gentlemen, boys and girls, aunties, uncles, sisters, cousins, step cousins,
nieces, nephews.
The step cousin is the new thing. I'm letting everybody know.
That's an actual
Y'all
thing?
treat me like I'm a step cousin.
I have a few step cousins.
That's not an actual thing.
I don't care. I have a few step cousins. We're going to make it a thing.
We're going to make it a thing.
We're going to make it a thing.
Hey, it be one. Listen, I got a couple aunties that ain't really my auntie, so we can step cousin,
bro. I'm convinced.
Uncle step cousin, whatever.
I am convinced it is how the Caribbean culture works. Like you got aunties that ain't your aunties, but every time you say, "Hey, auntie," like,
yeah, no, and
step cousins too.
It's definitely a respect level. Like, you know,
that
you gotta,
too, yeah.
It's to me is like, if I'm calling you auntie, I respect you.
Yep.
You know, it's the same way where I see these young little thugs, little bucks out here. But you better put some uncle on the end of that. I'm uncle, bro. Better put some uncle on that, bro. All right, nephew.
Nah, I'm too no. I think it's because I'm having a hard time, accepting the fact that I go 40 in like a couple of years, like 4 years. So,
So you're old.
Shut up.
Bro, you entered your auntie phase, bro.
I know, but I don't want it to be my auntie phase. I'm still trying to be a little young tenderoni.
She said, "I'm still trying to be a stallion."
I'm still trying to be a stallion.
Bro, you auntie, bro.
No, I don't want to be an auntie.
Listen, you know what? One thing I've always wanted to, like, I'm glad I'm an uncle. I have my nieces and nephews.
Oh, my God.
I've always wanted to be an uncle for more than one reason, because I'm like, you know when you gotta go to, sometimes you can't go to your parents. Right? So you go to your auntie, go to your uncle, right?
Yeah.
I want to be that uncle, that fun, love doing stupid stuff uncle. And then my nephews come up to me like, "Uncle, look, I got something to tell you, man. I got in trouble." "Oh, did you? Word?" Like, "Oh, well, I'm going to tell your mama just so whoop you." Like, I'm that uncle.
You going to be that uncle.
I'm going to be that uncle.
My God.
I'm going to be that uncle,
You going to be that uncle.
I'm going to be that uncle. I'm letting people know. Like, I'm that uncle, bro.
Nah, I'm going to be the fun auntie.
I'm the one that's going to give you discipline and laugh in your face about it.
I'm going to whoop your ass, but I'm going to laugh while I'm doing it.
No, true. Because I feel like that's I would love if my parents was like that. Mm-hmm. You know, they would whoop my ass and we could sit there and laugh about it afterwards. Like, you know, remember that one time you didn't do your homework and I beat you for it? Yeah, that was funny. That was good times. Good times, good stuff. Like,
you about to put some trauma on these little
No,
babies.
but I'm just saying, like, when you go older, like, now, all right, your parents hit you back in that day. We all got slapped around back in our heydays. Come on now.
Definitely did.
You know?
I definitely did.
Papa was a rolling slapper. Listen, bro.
Hold on, nigga, did we even do the intro? Shit.
I think we did, bro.
No, we didn't. Welcome, everybody, to No Foul Zone. It's your girl, L.A.
DJ Del Boy, back at it.
Make sure
I know we said welcome with the aunts and the uncles and the step cousins.
No,
oh, my bad.
We just hit the what's good, we back, and then it just went on a tangent. We didn't even say welcome to the people, nothing.
Just rolling. Like I said, Papa was a Rolling Stone, bro.
Papa was a Rolling Stone and a slapper.
Yeah, wherever he slept was his home.
That's the remix. That's the remix.
Bro, it's a guy. I can't remember his handle. It's a guy on Instagram, and he remixes old school songs to new slang generation, and it's the funniest thing.
I've seen that before.
It's the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life.
I feel like I've seen that before, but it's not coming to me right
You
now.
know that song? What's that? The song that's been trending online. I'm gonna call you Rose. Call you. Right? He remixed it. I don't call you hoes.
I need that.
Listen.
I need that.
Listen, right?
I need that.
And he remixed every word.
I need that.
And then spit it to the melody. I'm like, yo, this was a genius.
Genius.
Because if you can think about an old school song that you could just change the lyrics to, just a smidge, right? Like, you know, I'm gonna call you Rose, and they're like, I'm not gonna call you hoes. Like what? And it flows, right?
Oh,
One of the songs I was thinking about was Mario, Let Me Love You.
Oh God.
Right? And I was like, if he can do a remix to that, to this generation, bro, that'd be my ringtone. I ain't gonna hold you. That will be my new ringtone. Because I feel like I'm giving him I'm gonna get your handle, I'm gonna send you a note, I'm gonna give you a test. I want you to do this, bro. I'm telling you, I want bar for bar, the whole song too. Not just a little 30-second Instagram video. No, I want the whole smidgen, bro.
He better not mess up a good song.
Bro, I'm telling you, he's done multiple. Every song's been a banger. Every song's been.
Because I really
the one I remember the most is that one because it's been trending all over TikTok.
Yeah, it's all over.
It's all over everything.
It's all over the place, man.
And then it's like that one. I'm just like, man, if you remix that, bro, you don't understand, bro. I'm like, shit.
Oh man,
shit.
What's up, my boy?
Bro, Jim, back at it again with the 1s and 2s in the gym sesh, bro. 5:30 this morning, went for a 15-minute walk. Then I did some arms, some chest, some back. Then I went for another 15-minute walk. That's before I went to work this morning.
Listen, obviously last week I was sick. Hence why it was no episode last week.
Sorry about that, y'all.
Sorry. And put a pin in this. Make sure y'all take care of yourself, please. Because, this...
Health is everything.
Health is wealth. This bout of COVID is different. I didn't have COVID. Not last week, but a couple of weeks ago. And it's not fun. Right? It's not fun.
I'm not going to lie to you. I thought you said something else, and it was funny. And I was like, wait, what?
What did you thought I said?
This bottle of Coke. I was like, wait, what?
I see where your head's at. And now I want a bottle of Coke. Thank you.
You're welcome. Anytime.
Thank you.
It was just the way it rolled off your tongue, and I was like, oh wait, she said battle of COVID.
I can't stand this man.
Yeah.
But no, I wasn't. I obviously I didn't work out last week because I was sick. So Mel messaged me and she was like, "Yo, what's going on? When you coming back?" So I told her, hopefully I'll be back this week. And she keeps reminding me that
this week has started.
This week, no, not even that. She was like, "We're starting from scratch." I'm like, "Ma'am,
represent, bro, represent,
ma'am,
represent." Ooh, what I want to talk about, because we're talking about gym, right? Mm-hmm. I heard of this new app. I'm gonna try it out. I'm gonna let you know how it goes, right? So it's a new app. I think it's called like Zing app. It's like a fitness coach app, right?
Oh, yeah, I've heard of that. I've seen it like on Instagram.
Right, I've seen it on Instagram a couple times, and I'm like, nah, it's just ads. Ads on Instagram, nah. Get out of the way. I'm watching real stuff. Watching real people do shenanigans. Get out the way, right? So I'm sitting there and I'm like, oh, this looks pretty interesting. Oh, okay. And so I Googled it. I'm like, all right, let me Google and see like if it's up to par, if this is actually a real thing or is it like a scam? Because apps can't scam the hell out of people. Yeah. So we're not gonna sit here and act like, oh, they're not gonna scam me. Bullshit. Anyway. So, like, I'm sitting there and I'm like, all right, cool. I'm gonna try it out. So tomorrow when I go to the gym, I'm gonna try it out for the first time and see how it goes, and I'll let y'all know how it goes.
All right, man, definitely.
Because I'm like, I get to the gym at like 5:30, 5:45. I'm like ready to go, and I'm like, instead of just like follow. Don't get me wrong, Sean's a great trainer and everything, great guy, great trainer. I'm like. Sometimes, like, I really and truly, I wanted to train it so I can get used to the machine, used to the actual workouts, get a little routine going, do legs one day, do arms the next, do legs the next, like, get a little routine going. Now I know the routine. Now I know what I need to do. Now I know people in the gym where it's not like before, like, you're too antisocial that you walk into something you don't know no one, they're like, I'm just going to leave. I've done that in plenty of gyms where I've walked in and I'm like, I don't know anybody. Yeah. And and sometimes it's hard to just get to know people, especially when everyone's working out their focus and they're doing their thing. And it's like, I don't have no rapport with no one. And I've done this before, where like before I started having a trainer and everything, I've walked into a gym and just looked around, see everyone working out, and I'm just like, I'm going to go get a smoothie. And walk out that bitch.
Okay.
Like, literally just.
I'm gone.
I'm a head on out.
I'm a head
on out.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, bro.
No, but I mean, and that's why I really love about like our gym is that everybody is like, it's kind of like a little family.
Yeah,
you know
for
what
sure.
I'm saying? Like even if you don't know people, like they're gonna like speak or
because
like that.
It's just a couple people that see me out, they see me DJ, they say like, hey, I saw you at the gym. Like, yeah. There's a couple people I see like at my other job, and I'm like, yeah. I'm like, cool, man. Like, like I remember one time I didn't come to the gym after the wedding. I didn't come to the gym for a couple months, and Zoo was like, so are you coming back to the gym? Mm-hmm. And I was like, and it makes you like, dang, I should actually go back. Let me drag my fat ass back to the gym.
No, because I'll be doing that too. I'll be like, I'm going to take my fat ass. I'm tired of being fat. Bro, I was looking at pictures the other day of pre-pandemic me.
Bro, stop that, bro.
Actually, no, not even pre-pandemic.
Not
even pre-pandemic. This was after the pandemic and after a relationship. I'm like, damn.
Bro.
What the fuck? I mean, what the hell happened? Because I'm trying not to cuss.
Listen, let's be honest, bro.
What the hell happened?
Let's be 100% honest. It's the food. Was you staying in New York then?
No.
Okay. Just make sure. No. Because I would say it like this, right? It's definitely the food here. Bruh, name one place that don't sell soul food. I will wait. Because everybody and mama got mac and cheese. Everybody and their mama got rice and peas. And everybody and their mama got chicken wings, chicken tenders, something.
Yeah.
So, it's like, bruh, I got back. And when I tell you, I didn't have mac and cheese for a long while I was in England. Because their mac and cheese is garbage.
Oh, no. Yeah.
It's straight garbage.
I can't mess with anybody's mac.
Listen,
I can't do that.
So, I had some, and I was like, man, I'm not doing this. And I just didn't have soul food. I used to walk to work, walk home, and it'll be cool.
All right.
Here, walk to work? Walk? To work? Walk. Me? Bruh, you be lucky to get me walk out of my grandma's lane, let alone house, bruh. Because I got back, and I was sitting at my grandma's house, and I'm like, nope.
My boy said you'll be lucky enough to get me out of her lane,
bro.
Let alone
because
you
got that lane to the main road, right?
Yeah.
So I had to walk out the lane. I'm like, that's a hill. You mean walk up this hill to get no. This is the sad part. You have to walk up this hill to get to the actual main road. You have to walk up this hill, down another hill, up a smidget of a slope, which looks like a hill, but not an actual hill. It's like, but it's still, and then it's straight out, and then you just got an incline of a walk. And then by the time you get to the main road, it's an easy 20-minute, maybe 25-minute walk.
That's too much.
Walk there and back? Yeah. I did that a couple times. I was like, taxi.
Not taxi. I'm guessing this was before you got the car.
Oh, this is way before I got the car. The car like 3 years old. Oh, way before that joint. This is way before I had the bike. I was like, taxi, take me down to the rental place, bro. Let me get a little rental.
Bruh.
Go back and forth, cause
that's what we not about to do.
Facts.
But no, I need to get back in the gym and get back serious, get back on my meal plan. Bro, that's also the other thing too.
Yeah, it's the meal plan.
It's definitely 80%.
It's definitely the meal plan for me. I just don't have the time. I wish I had the time.
That's what it is. That's what it is, man.
All right, what we got on the schedule today for y'all?
Ladies and gentlemen, because we got to catch up. Ladies and gentlemen, especially my peoples in Bermuda, it is that time in Bermuda. Cut match.
All right. I'm joking.
Bro, they were about to come for you. And I was like, bro, I love you. But I'm going to head out.
Listen, I'm joking.
That's what we're not going to do. We're not going to play about Emancipation Day and marry Prince Day.
It's definitely a great day.
It's actually my favorite holiday.
Really?
It's my favorite holiday.
What's your favorite holiday? What part is your favorite part of the holiday for you?
Truly, it's two. It's three things.
Okay.
All right. It's
Go
three
for it.
things. I'm gonna do it in order, and don't hold this against me, okay? But for me, for cut match, for me was always like around when I was younger. It kind of gives me that nostalgic vibe, like it takes me back to when I was young and I was a kid, and my family would camp out like from Wednesday night until I want to say Saturday night, maybe Sunday.
Maybe Sunday
I'll say
night.
maybe Sunday. But we would literally camp out from Wednesday night until Saturday. And bro, I had not one care in the world. All I wanted to do was hop in that water. That's all I wanted to do.
That's what you want to do. You woke up.
That's all I wanted to do. You wake up that would be the only time that I'll be all right, waking up at 6 a.m. because I know I can go swimming. Like that's it.
That's it.
It just is. That's the only nostalgic like memory I have as like that's near and dear to my heart.
Right.
From being a kid. You know? Is camping with my family. Of course, as you know, we got older, and you know the elders of the family got older. They were like, "We ain't getting on that heat." And I'll admit, I don't even want to do it now. I'm like, "Bro, I ain't going out."
Listen, wifey wants to go so bad. Wifey's like, "I want to do it. I want to experience it." I'm like, "Listen."
What, camping?
She wants to experience the whole shebang.
The shebang of cut match?
The shebang
she
of cut match.
Should. Come on, dog.
Listen.
Wifey, I got you.
Hold up. You paying?
Okay, wait a minute. Hold on. Time out.
That's what I thought. Exactly.
Hold on.
My point.
Okay, while we're on that subject, though, I will say this, and I feel like I'm going to get serious judgment. I have never been to a cut match game. Like, I've never been to
that's cool.
the actual game.
I've only been to two.
Okay.
One was the time it was that big old shebang back like 15, 16 years ago when I had the riot and people were jumping on the pitch with baseball bats and broomsticks.
Oh, that was in down St. George's.
Yeah, I was there then. I was there at the game then, and I was a child, and I was like, "This is not okay."
Hey, wait a minute. This isn't how it's supposed to go.
That was not okay. I remember looking in the paper the next, like when it came out in the paper, and I was like, I didn't even see dude jump off the chair. Like,
when did this happen?
Like, I was surprised.
Right.
But anyway, I've been to two games. Both times I've been out in St. George, I've been, right? And I went as, I think I was like 11, and I went with my mom one time, and then I went then, right? So I would say it's definitely an experience to go.
Yeah.
But you can't see, this my only thing is this, right? I am such a vibrant people person. And two, I'm tired of people.
That part. And
now I'm like,
that part.
I want to go home.
That part.
Right? But hear me out, right? So, this is my thing. If I was to be like, let's go, we can have a good old time, blah, 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 whatever, you do whatever. All right, so now we got to pay for the whatever the scaffolding, you got to pay for that, right? Mm-hmm. That's not free.
Right, yeah.
You got to pay to get into that joint. Mm-hmm. You got to pay for the food. Yep. Why all of a sudden the same food that's $12 is now $20 at Cop Match? Yeah, then you got to pay. Then you got to bring your cooler, and that's drinks. That's ice. By the time you add on the bag of ice, is $8 to $12. The cooler, this is $20, and you got to sit there 2 days in a row on a hot beaming sun. And don't forget the umbrella. That's a good $50, $60 right there on a good umbrella, right? Even if you're on the top, or you know what I'm saying, you still need an umbrella, shades. You're gonna towel, your flyer, the thing. Easy gonna spend like $300, maybe $400 or $500 easily on just there. Now, I would rather spend the $500 than go camping because I'm not a person where I'm like, okay, how much is a tent? Oh, $250. Okay, cool. Then I gotta find a spot. It's the same thing about 24th of May. hey, I've been camping her since '92. This is my grandma's eighth replaced sister's spot. I took it from. No, bro, I ain't got time. I don't know no one's spot. You snooze, you lose. You wasn't her. Move to the next one.
It's mine now.
Right. You know, and then you gotta buy a tent. Can't just have our tent. We gotta buy a tent big enough to have space. And then it's like, bro, have you slept on a air mattress at 30?
This is not. It's not comfortable.
So then I gotta bring a mattress because I can't sleep on an air mattress. All right.
But yeah, this is what I'm saying. I can't do the camping thing now.
Bruh, can't
do the camping
do
thing
it.
now.
Then an air mattress is like a good one, like 200, 200.
Yeah, I can't do that now. I'm sorry.
They ain't gotta buy a table. They ain't gotta buy food.
Yeah. Like in this, I obviously, back then it was, inflation wasn't a thing.
Right.
Listen.
And I swear, like back then it was a lot more harmonious than it is now.
Yeah, very.
Listen. Very more harmonious because at the time it's like, yeah, my aunt, my uncle, my other aunt, we all, cool. Now it's like, when was be even like us as our like all my cousins that are my age, my sister who's only like 4 years older than me, I'm like, hey, you want to go? Me, you get a little spot. I don't do that. My younger cousin, you're younger than me. I don't do that. My older cousin's like, what you doing? Bro, I'm enjoying my time off. Check you later.
Yep.
Click. Everyone like, I've tried. Don't get me wrong. Don't be like, oh, I haven't tried. No, I've tried. Everybody's like, you gonna come in this year? No.
Yeah. No, but I feel like, with wifey's situation, like I get it. And I do understand what you mean. But right. I feel like she should experience it at least once. You know what I'm saying? Like, just one. Like, even if it's one day. Like, normally some people will go on the second day because that's when there's more action. Like, because I ain't gonna lie. So I lied. I have been to Cup Match. I've been twice. Once was when I was in Miss Team Bermuda and we had to escort the players out onto the pitch.
Okay.
But obviously that was it. Like,
right.
I didn't stay for the game or anything. And then the other time was actually in 2019, obviously before the pandemic. A friend of mine, Shireen, she was working for a company at the time that was a sponsor for Cup Match.
Right.
And she was like, yo, listen, and my cousin was visiting. She was like, listen, I got 2 tickets if you and your cousin want to come to Cup Match. And it was VIP. So I'm like, yeah, why not? But I ended up taking my mom because my cousin wasn't feeling that well.
Right.
So, and yeah, it was great. Like, it was good. And by the time I got there, I was ready to leave. So I was like, okay, too much people. I'm going back into my shell.
Listen, not the shell.
I'm going back into my shell.
Bro, when I tell you.
Just started backing away.
When I tell you, the only thing a lot of people go Cup Match for is Crown and Anchor.
Yeah.
Crown and Anchor. Do you know how to play?
No.
Good, because I don't either.
Okay. I feel like, because I felt like it was going some judgment. I was like, no.
Look, we lived abroad. We don't know how to play.
I'm sorry. I really am. Like, and don't get me wrong.
Man.
Like, I mean, yes, we've lived abroad, but that's actually another thing. When I said my favorite thing about Cup Match, the second thing is of course the meaning behind it. The Emancipation Day, the day that the
right.
slaves.
Someone actually told me a story about that this morning.
Yeah.
Go ahead. I'll see if it matches up. Yeah. But I don't know. Like, she said, I should Google it and read about the whole emancipation and how it started and how Cup Match actually started. I was like, okay. And she an awesome lady. She done her research. She knows her history about her family and her life and where she comes from, which is great. And a lot of people should know where you come from at one point. You know what I'm saying?
Because I was always told that.
I could care less, but still, I mean, a lot of people should.
I mean, I was always told that in order to know where you're going, you have to know where you come from.
I know where I came from. My mom was Woolsey's. There's a difference.
Nigga. Real nigga shit. My God. My God.
I know where I came from. That's where I came from, bro.
Not literally, fool. Oh my God.
All right, so this is what Auntie was talking about.
Come get him.
This is what Auntie was talking about. Auntie was like, the whole thing of Cup Match was, and I'm trying to paraphrase what she said. right, was, you know, at the time the slaves got like a 2-day vacation, and you know it was like a day off where they can go off and do whatever they want to do. So they got together and was like, you know, let's do stuff, and they just started playing cricket, right? So the emancipation was, you know, the slaves able to do something else other than slave work. And that's how the emancipation came about, was them doing that. It didn't actually come a national holiday, Bermuda-ized holiday, until years after, you know. And she said in her years, but she was younger, that's when it actually became a public holiday. And she was saying, like, if you, and there was like how you could tell between St. George's and Somerset was if you lived east of the line, it was a line in Paget. If you lived east of that, you were St. George's. If you lived west of that, you were Somerset. Even if you moved, you had to change.
Wow, that's
right,
crazy.
Right. That's what she said to me. She was like, because she grew up in Hamilton Parish, which is like, you know, that's St. George's.
Yeah.
So when she was like, if she had moved to like whatever, like west of Paget, whatever, she would have been Somerset. And I was like, wow. She goes, yeah, this thing where like, oh, your family's, you know, da 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 da. I was like, yeah, my family. Because I said to her, she goes, what team you support? I said, I support St. George's. My whole family is from St. George's, right? My grandma's house is from St. George's. Everyone came out of my grandma's house. We all did live all over the island. Don't get me wrong. Like, everybody lives all across the island. But we all St. George's, you know? So.
Yeah, and so that's the other thing about, you know, the cup match. My favorite thing is the rivalry.
Oh, yeah. I love a good rivalry.
I'm telling you, man. Like, and it's so wild because I would often joke with people, obviously. Well, no, even now, like, with wifey, I tell her all the time, I'm like, look, you just about made it. You definitely did, because, you know, you won the spectrum because, you know, you're a Somerset fan. And typically, I only date St. George's women.
Oh.
Like, it's a whole thing, bro. Like, hey, listen, it's a whole thing.
I told wifey, I was like, just letting you know you support St. George's.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
Just letting you know. From now, she was like, I don't even, look, I don't even, what, I was like, I don't care what you do.
I don't care what you do.
But you are now St. George's, right? You are now a supporter. Right? You are now a Philly supporter. But my dad loves the Rams. I'm like, no. You're an Eagles fan now.
Oh, my God.
You're a Sixers fan. Screw Boston. You're a Sixers fan. Like, I'm joking. I'm playing. But no,
wifey, you can't wear red. Listen, you cannot wear red. Okay?
Oh, let me tell you a story.
So what day is it? You cannot wear red until after August 2nd. Is it August 2nd?
Yes, it's 1st and 2nd.
1st and 2nd.
Yes.
So you cannot wear red until after August 2nd.
It's 1st and 2nd, yeah.
Yeah, 1st and 2nd, right?
Yeah, 1st and 2nd. All right, so no.
It's a real thing.
This is a real thing. This is the sad part, right? So I'm out, and I'm like, it wasn't cup match weekend. I don't think it was cup match weekend. And no, it had to be cup match weekend. And sadly, my granny was in the hospital, right? She was in the hospital. She wasn't doing too well. And the whole family got the notice. And at the time, I can't remember what I was doing. But I was like, I had the day off. And I was like, oh, let me go by and see her at the hospital. Right. I was wearing red. Ooh. Now, at the time, like I said, it wasn't cup match. I don't think it was cup match, but they had the cup match stuff in themed in the.
So it was cup match.
It wasn't the day though.
I don't care.
Hear me out. So at the time, I wasn't thinking, because I'm like, I just want to go see my granny, make sure she's good, you know, blah 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 blah, da 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 da. So I'm like, cool. I walk in, my aunt is right there in the what do you call that, the foyer. She right there in the foyer on the phone, right? I walk in, I'm like, hey auntie. She like, hey, wait, come here, where you going? She stopped her phone conversation. She on the phone like,
hold on one second. Hey, come here.
Hold on, come here.
Come here.
She goes, what are you wearing? I said, t-shirt, some shorts, you know. You're wearing red. I was like, yeah, I just threw something on to come see Ma and that. She was like, no, go home, change. She made me go back in the car. After I parked, jump back in the car, go all the way up work, change my clothes, and come back because I was wearing red.
Is that serious?
I was wearing red. I'm like, I just came to see a sick person in the house. No. You're wearing red. You think you're about to go in here and see her, and she gonna see you wearing red? You best go home and change. Go home and change.
She would disown you.
Go home and change. I was like, wow.
It's really real out here.
It's bad out here.
It's real out here. I'm sorry. You will not catch me wearing red. Like, I feel like everybody says, like, you know, well, I mean, now we have Carnival, but everybody was like, oh, once May 24th is over, it's official start of Cup Match. But of course now Carnival.
Once Carnival's over, it's official start of Cup Match. Let's be honest.
Official start of Cup Match. So, but truly, like, I feel like as of July 1st, that's when it starts. Like, so yeah, after Heroes Weekend, whatever. But July 1st, from July 1st until August 2nd, no red.
Listen.
No red.
And I remember one year, it's rivalry inside. No matter what job you go to, no matter where you work, I've seen people cut people off because they're Somerset supporters.
Yeah.
I've seen someone trash their whole office in St. George's colors because they were Somerset supporters.
Yep.
And I've seen it vice versa. And the rivalry, and their office is like one officer, and they're like, she would wait till she's like, she's going, all right, cool. Put up St. George's flag, put up all this St. George's stuff, run back out. She'll come back and she'll be like, what the, hey, she'll come out steamed. Like, look, steam.
Smoke coming out the ass.
Hey, coming out the door. Who the hell? Hey, when I tell you, funniest thing I've ever seen.
Listen, I'm telling you,
I love a good prank, and I love a good rivalry. That's my two. Listen, no matter what prank I see, it's funny. Until it gets a little too far. But most times, it's just so much comedic stuff in it, man.
But yes, for all our, you know, U.S. family and friends, I even tell people, like, you know, when my friends from overseas, like, yo, when should we come down? I tell them all the time, Cup Match. Without a shadow of a doubt, Cup Match is the perfect time to come down.
Facts.
Like, I can't even think. There's nothing against, like, Bermuda Day and, you know.
I would say but I would definitely say, like, even like I have friends coming out for the wedding, right? So all my groomsmen and stuff are from America and everything. First time heard Bermuda. So I was like, bro, you had the wedding at such a time. I was like, it was the time we wanted to have it, motherfucker. Goddamn. So how you felt? This is how we wanted it.
This is how we wanted
right.
it.
When it's your wedding, whatever, right? So anyway, he was like, bro, because I showed him pictures of like the 24th of May, like, wish you guys were her, and obviously the wedding was earlier in the month. Yeah. So then they're like, bro, why you have your wedding then? Like, this is vibes. This is party in the street, half naked women. It's hot outside. This and that. I'm like,
oh my God.
I'm like, bruh. Who's got the time and patience? Because, like I said to him, I'm not fighting for a spot.
Yeah.
Then y'all got to pitch in for food.
Yep.
Then we got to have a chairs.
Yep.
Who's buying chairs? Because ain't no there's some $20 like foldable chairs you can buy, right? But you see my group of friends.
Yeah.
Ain't not one of these light ever. All of them $250 plus.
Them some solid dudes, man.
Solid gym
dudes.
Solid. Not just not listen, one of them Samoan.
Which one's Samoan?
The tall big one. He like half Samoan.
Ray?
No, Ray was my best man. The other one had like braids. Johnny.
He's Samoan?
Yeah, he like half Samoan, yeah.
I have so many questions for him. No, truly, like, oh, I'm sorry. I'll talk to you.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Hi, Johnny.
Yeah, Johnny like half Samoan. So,
what?
Mikey,
okay, I have so many questions.
Mikey like mixed with he white and like not German. It's like
Mikey is black.
Mikey is black.
I mean, he white, but he black.
He blacker than black, bro.
He black.
Listen,
we gave
him the N-word card. I'm letting y'all know, bro. I'm letting y'all know, bro. In the group, like he can say it within the group, within the group.
Got you.
You can't publicly go out, but within the group, we let it slide. You let it slide, bro.
No, from the one conversation, I'm like, this nigga black.
like, yo,
Black.
yo, I'm telling you, he does.
definitely black.
It's not.
That is not a white man. That is a black man in a white man's body.
I'm telling you, bro. He's done so much. He's out niggered me on so many different occasions.
Out niggered. Wow.
On different occasions. So many. Wow. Bro, like, I'm being serious, bro. I'm being serious.
Wow.
I'm being serious. I'm like, Mikey, I wouldn't even do that, bro. What is you doing? I'm like, bro.
Yeah. He a nigga. He a nigga.
But yeah.
Okay, yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't, back to the thing, I can't, all these guys are going to have to buy, like, solid chairs for these guys. Yeah. And then everybody was sitting there, you know, partying, and they're going to be, like, seeing the dancers, you know, the majorettes and all that. Like, you know, I'm like, bruh.
Man.
Like I said, they would have loved to just be a part of, like, a party scene. Like, you know.
Right, yeah.
Anyway, I took a front yard one time, but it wasn't a busy night. I wish it would have been, but it wasn't a very busy night, sadly, but sure. All right, what else we got?
NBA 2K25 cover.
I actually like the cover.
I do too.
I'm surprised they put the Kobe cover back on though. It's the Vince Carter. Yeah, it's the Vince Carter. I was like, I'm surprised at that.
Yeah, I was
because
too.
He hit the Hall of Fame, right?
Yes. Yeah, we talked about it briefly some months ago.
Right.
Because I really thought so when the cover was released, I knew Jason Tatum was gonna be on the cover.
Yeah.
Because after they won the finals, they shot a clip of it or something like that.
Yeah. I didn't know I knew they was gonna do a 2-person cover with his Jason Tatum and somebody else, but I didn't know who somebody else was gonna be. And when I saw it, I'm so glad
it is Asia Wilson.
Yeah.
I really think that's it, and it just goes to show you that women's basketball is finally getting the recognition that it deserves.
Now, do I believe that? And I think it'll be such a fun game. And back me on this if you think so, right? Because you are an NBA, WNBA, 2K player.
Yes.
Right? Your player is a guy, right?
Yeah.
Now, if you could have had your player as a girl, would you?
Of course.
That would be so awesome. Yeah. I feel like it will give me people more, like, you know, content to the game. Yeah. And a lot of people. You
mean in my career?
In my career.
Yeah.
You can instead of just making a male player, yes, it's NBA. You've now incorporated the WNBA. You should be able to make WNBA players.
Yeah.
And get their stats from that, right? And you can be able to make your character man or female.
So I don't know how true this is, right? But apparently it's rumored to say that 2K25 it would actually be in 2K25. I don't know how true it is. It could be.
Say that one more time. You said 2K25 would be in 2K25.
I mean, meaning that it would be in 2K25.
But the whole you can pick a gender.
Yeah,
that's what I honestly I thought they was gonna do that last year. But I'm like, yo, because I was watching this girl and she like the top 10 on like not my career my player, right? Where you play
Aaliyah's life.
I can't remember her name.
Cause I know like Aaliyah, cause I actually follow her on like Twitch and stuff. And
but she plays NBA, right?
Yeah.
And she be talking, she be like, guys be like playing, and you automatically think it's a guy, right? So you jump on the mic, and you automatically think like you heard a girl playing, like,
what?
Huh?
Yeah.
What's good? You play 2K? Like it's so but, right.
Yeah.
It's that. But I'm saying like once you now introduce WNBA to NBA 2K.
Yeah.
Right? With her being on the cover. So might as well just have the change. You don't need the city to be a mile long. You don't need these extra stuff going on in the city. The city should be updated on a monthly or bi-monthly basis to keep people interested in the game. The city should have new tasks and stuff every other month.
Yeah.
And new stuff downloaded every other month. That is free because, let's be honest, the VC in the game is doing too much for too much. Yeah. Like for too long. That's what I meant to say. It's doing too much for too long. I watched a video. The guy said, "How much is a do-rag? You in a do-rag, right?"
It was like 10,000.
No. I'm talking I'm not talking about in the game. I'm talking about in real life.
Yeah.
How much is a do-rag? Like
$10.
Here in Bermuda, right?
Yeah.
All right. So let's say the U.S. right, because it's the same price in the U.S. for 2K as in here, right? You just pay Bermuda dollars. It's the same.
Yeah.
So a do rag in the States, $4.99.
Yeah.
All right. A do rag in 2K25 is going to be cast as 15,000 VC.
Yeah.
15,000 VC.
It's crazy.
Is like $13-$15.
It's crazy.
Like, what?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's crazy. Like, the VC out there.
Like, come on, bro.
They really gotta fix that. I really hope they fix it.
But they built stuff where it's like, no one you build a whole park and put it on the beach. Nobody goes on the beach, bruh.
No.
We came to play the game to play the game. You should have I had it before when you had just 5 buildings and one thing in the middle, and that's all you need, bruh. That's all you need, 5 buildings. You don't need these extra buildings and 5 buildings, have 1 building where it's different layers, get out the elevator is a different thing. You don't need this extra stuff.
Yeah. Oh, because I was about to say, obviously you're talking about like park and stuff like
right,
that.
Right, but no, it's just because you gotta think, right? When you put that CGI and that stuff in, the person who took the time to do that, you gotta pay him, right?
Yeah.
Where the money come from, bro? The VC.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like, if you can, like, all right, I'll say it like this, right? So let's minimize it. Let's make it so people understand what I'm talking about, because people might not know.
Yeah.
If you can do a job with 10 people, you can do the same job with 5 people, which one would you do? You're the boss. You're the owner. You got 10 people doing one job. You got 5 people doing one job. The same 5 people doing one job and the same 10 people doing the exact same job.
So, I mean, technically, it depends. Because, no, listen, hear me out. It depends because it's like, all right, I can have 10 people doing the job, right? And the job will get done quicker.
They both get it done at the same time.
I'll take the 5 person.
Yeah, because you're gonna save money.
Yeah.
You don't have to pay 5 extra people. You don't have to pay 5 extra insurances. You don't have to pay 5 extra bonuses. You don't have to pay 5 extra nothing. You pay 5 people to get it done. That's why a lot of businesses now are finding it easier to pay 5 people to do a job than 10. Yes, the workload is getting harder for some people. They should hire the extra staff. 100% agree. 100% agree. If you can make ends meet with 6, make ends meet with 6. If you can make ends meet with 7, do the same as with 7, right? But if you can get the job done in 5, get it done in 5. Because out of them 2, and then give the money you was gonna give for the extra 5 to the people who worked the 5.
Yeah, like put it towards the pay. Yeah.
Here's an extra. We got it done in time. Like, we got deadlines. You had a year. Come on now. You was making 2K25 when you finished 2K24 before you finished it, because you was finished it 3 months ahead of time. So
it's so crazy that you say that, right? Because now this actually has nothing to do with 2K. And I'm sure this will have to be a conversation for another day. But I really would like, and I'm actually putting this out there, and I want to put this on camera, because I would really love to have a conversation with either the premier or someone that's in charge of, like, I guess workforce development, if you will. Because I really feel like if some businesses were to encourage or to incorporate working from home, I think we can save some money. I think we can save some money, and I think it would be good.
You could, definitely.
Like, obviously, like, it won't be good for the real estate. Like,
yeah.
Like, I get that part.
That'll be the only part.
Like, but I feel like, because, mind you, and I don't know if it's just me, and I feel like it's not, but I'm going back to, like, when we were on lockdown. And like I said, it has nothing to do with 2K25 or anything like that. But I found myself to be more productive working from home than actually working in an office or working, in a workforce.
Listen, if I could work from home, I would.
Oh, I loved it.
Listen,
I miss it.
Having my own ace, because I go work on Sunday, and I'm like, This is nice. No one's calling me. No one's asking me to do stuff. Hey, let's have a little chat. No. I just sit there, do my work.
It's lovely.
I finish. Usually it takes me about 4 hours to do my work, right?
Right.
Usually. I went in on it was a Monday. It was a Monday for hers weekend. I had to go into work because I had the deadlines to make, and it's not a holiday in the States. It's only a holiday here, so I have to send my order off still. So I'm there, and I'm like, dang, there's no one in this mug but me and them.
Like, you get more stuff done, right?
I finished my orders, and I was done by like 10, and I was like,
saying,
I got there
man.
like 8:30, and I'm like, I'm done. I have
That's
3 different orders in like 2 hours. I'm like, done. This is amazing, right?
The only thing, well, obviously, with the job I have now, obviously I can't do it from home.
Same.
Unfortunately,
same.
I wish I could. I'm just saying, boss. I love my job. If it's some way that I can do it from home, I would love to. I promise you, I'll be your best employee. But no, like I just feel like we should have that conversation with
I feel like the conversation,
and also because I want to have the premier on the show. I feel like he's a Celtics fan.
Oh,
I feel like I low key feel like he's a Celtics fan.
Tough titties.
So the great Archbishop, Sir Premier,
Sir Bert himself,
Sir Butt himself, tell your people to get in contact with our people. And when we say our people, we mean us. But I'm sorry, bro. What were you saying?
No, I'm all down for it. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm down for it. I feel like we will have to, get our questions in order, get our stuff in order, because there's a bunch of questions that people would love to just ask and get to know, and sometimes like when you're doing your work, it's sometimes you just let the hurt down and say get to know the person behind the job, because. A lot of people's like, oh, well, you're the manager. Oh, well, you're this. I'm like, I'm a human being too.
Man.
Come on. Like, don't treat me like, one of the, we have policies, we have guidelines. That's as a company does. If your it's the same way. Like, you have a disagreement. Someone's like, oh, how you closing the store at 7:00? It's like, what time does the store close? What do you want me to do? Like, keep it open. He not gonna pay me. What you mean to do, bro? I just work here. Like,
bro, I just work here.
That's my go-to right now. I just work here, bro.
I just work here, dog.
I just work here. Don't act. Look, you see my name on the building. You don't see DJ Del Boy on the building. So I just work here, bro.
This is not Del Boy and Sons,
right?
Del Boy and Company, Del Boy and Family.
Top of the Sons, right?
Del Boy Family Markets. This ain't Del Boy.
Yo.
No, but seriously, that's all I be telling people. I'm like, bro,
I just work here, bro.
Ma'am, I just work here. I don't know.
I follow the guidelines set in place to do what people need to do. So
that's it, bro.
That's
it, man.
All right. What's next? What we got? What's up for y'all? Let's go.
Oh, we finished talking about the cover.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So, Kool-Aid, the correct order.
Right? Oh, yeah, I forgot about for the video. I forgot about this. Okay.
Actually, this might have to be our last thing because we pressed for time. I just realized it.
All right, cool.
All right. So, how do you make your Kool-Aid, man?
I do.
We mean the drink, people, not the Jim Jones, cult behavior. The actual drink.
What? I didn't even. Okay.
You never heard of Jim Jones? Is it Jim Jones? I think it's Jim Jones. Don't drink the Kool-Aid. You never heard of that? I'll put you on game.
All right. But anyway, me personally, it would have to be water, Kool-Aid, sugar.
Okay.
Because I feel like you put you got to put the water in first, then the Kool-Aid, and then you do the sugar, because the sugar should be last, because you don't want to overdo it on the sugar.
Yeah.
You never want to overdo it on the sugar.
Yeah,
and you put more sugar, the more you got to make sure, like, if you got a picture like this, right?
Uh-huh.
You got to have this much water in it, because when you put the sugar, the water's going to do this.
Yeah.
So you got to have, don't fill it all the way to the top and then put sugar, because it's just going to overflow, right? Yeah. It's got to be that. So water,
I completely
Kool-Aid,
agree.
sugar. What's yours?
Same. Actually.
Okay, cool.
Cause see, I've always, like, look, Kool-Aid used to be my shit back in the day. I mean, it still is, but I haven't had it no more.
Up in price.
What's that?
It's going up in price.
Oh, I can imagine.
Listen, bro, I almost had a heart attack by Kool-Aid one time, bro.
Cause I ain't even gonna hold you. Like when you sent me that video, I was like, damn, I feel like some Kool-Aid now. Like some purple Kool-Aid, bro.
She said, Greg, you truly black.
I am a nigga.
Listen,
I am a nigga.
Listen, it was like, even the little sachets, right? That little sachet can do one picture.
Yeah.
Right? And I'm like, all right, cool. But when you think your like your granny, your auntie, your uncle, whoever you staying with, always had that one in the cupboard that was always in the back of the cupboard, and it was a little thing. Right. Sadly, guess the price of that today. I'll let you get
the little.
Yeah, the little, like that big, right? The little thing. Guess how much?
I feel like that's about $15.
All right, you
Close
you
enough?
dramatic, but okay.
No, I'm being serious.
No, it ain't that much. It's like
Oh.
$8.
Oh, okay, it's not too bad.
It used to be like $4.
No, I get it.
It used to be like I'm telling you, it's like $3.29, $4. That mug is like $8.70, like $7.99, $8.99 type thing.
Yeah,
like,
okay.
And I'm like, for some damn Kool-Aid,
bruh.
Y'all know it's powder, right?
It's just powdered sugar.
Yeah, just powdered sugar with some red dye in it.
But no, man, I would often make it like I'll put the water in first, obviously, then put the Kool-Aid in, and then put the sugar.
Okay.
Because I didn't want to.
That's the correct way.
I didn't want to. There is no other way.
Any other way is criminal.
That video that you sent me, I was like, oh hell no.
Any other way is criminal.
It's diabetes in a pitcher.
Any other way to make Kool-Aid is criminal. And if you, please tell me you don't do this. But if you put milk and then cereal, we can't be friends.
I don't know who does that.
We cannot be friends.
Who does that?
If you pour the milk first,
what is wrong with you?
And then pour the cereal, I'm sorry. If we're friends, we can't be.
We can't be friends after that. I'm sorry. Your friend card has been revoked. I am judging you, and I try not to judge people, but I'm judging you if you do that. I ain't gonna lie.
We can't be friends. We can't be friends. We can't be friends. We can't be friends.
I can't stand him. I can't stand you.
All right, what else?
No, I think that's it for tonight.
That's it. Wrapping up the show.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we can just say that for next week.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you like, subscribe, and tell a friend to tell a friend.
To tell an auntie and a step cousin. Don't forget the step cousin.
You gotta remember the step cousin.
Yes, tell your step cousin. If you don't know who your step cousin is, call your stepdaddy and ask you who's your step cousin. That's your step cousin.
But you said stepdaddy.
Yeah.
Why would you call your stepdaddy?
Why can't you have a stepdaddy?
No, I'm just saying.
You can have a stepmama too.
I do. But
so call your stepmama, find out who your step cousin is.
But why would your stepmama know who your step cousin is? Wouldn't you have to call your step aunt?
Your stepmama would know because that's her sister.
Fair game. We literally just had a whole debate about this. I definitely forgot. I was like, wait, what are we doing? Oh, right.
Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a step cousin. Let's get it. That's the new one. Why y'all treat me like a step cousin out here in these streets?
I'm going to start running that one, man.
Oh, man.
Also, don't forget, we're going to start live streaming soon. All right?
Yes.
So, if you are not subscribed to our YouTube, make sure you do so. Because I'm telling you, it's about to be
Please subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications.
Yes.
And what's popping in the new year. Oh, I didn't tell you the shirt. Look.
Busy doing nothing. That's how I feel.
Let's go.
That's how I try to live my life. Busy doing nothing.
About to do it in like 3.2 minutes.
Nah, I'm about to go get me a Coke because obviously I can't go get me some Kool-Aid.
Fair game.
But I feel like I deserve a Coke, even though I'm probably going to get my butt whooped tomorrow in training.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I know.
All right, y'all.
We'll see y'all next week.